Hi guys, welcome back to my video. Topic today is his car insurance rates are going up here. Why? Petty inflation. Here auto insurance rate have increased after it fell for 2 years. Become journal college recently lamented that this 6-month car insurance premium was going up by 17%. Even though he had no claims, ticket or other changes to his family driving patterns, his insurance again said car insurance rates were going up statewide. So I contacted Putin, federal president of the Ohio Insurance Institute, the trade group for the state property and casualty insurance carrier, and Robert Denhart, spokesman for the Ohio Department of Insurance, to find out what was going on. 2020 unemployment tax refunds were for 2020 unemployment tax refund from IRS continues battle inflation. Have there been also auto rate increases in Ohio? Yes, according to the Ohio Department of Insurance, after 2 years of auto insurance average rate decrease in 2019 and 2020, there was a 2.7% average rate increase in 2021, said Denhart. This is per data from state 10 largest insurance group, which comprise 80% of the market, he said. Denhart provided data for 10 years to 2021. Or 2022 data is not yet available. Average rate were up anywhere from a low of 5% or 2018 to a high of 3.5% on 2017, before a drop of -1.7% in 2019 and -3.7% in 2020, and then increase of 2.7% in 2021. Different factors can impact auto insurance rate, including driving behavior, driving infraction, amount of driving, vehicle type, claims actively repair, and the material cost and medical cost, said Denhart. Support local journalism. 6 reasons why you should subscribe to be a grown become to journal. Patel said insurance rates are driven by the economy. When you look at what it costs to replace a vehicle now, or with some supply chain issues and price increase versus what it might have cost 2 years ago, even last year, it's a lot more. Say your car gets wrecked and you need a rental car. To rent a car is going to be for a long longer because it's going to take longer to replace or repair your car. Parts are more expensive too. Auto just in general are more expensive. Patel said if your car is total, it's going to cost a little bit more than it did even a couple years ago to put you into a new car. There are standards in rate making that have to be approved by the Ohio Department of Insurance for each company, Patel said. So all rather buyers pay higher costs, regardless of whether they have had claims or changes because of raising costs. We are all putting money in a pot, and the hope is that only a few people have to draw out of that, said Fadel. Fadel also pointed out that when the COVID-19 pandemic hit, most insurers issued some refund or credit because there were fewer cars on the road. What happened was that while to their was less driving. It did not necessarily translate into lower costs for claims because what was happening was people were still wrestling with their car, he said. Some were driving out of control, he said. More black doctor inspired high school student during hands-on the event. In my commute when I was coming downtown right after things shut down, I felt like one until 670 in the Columbus was like I was driving the German autobahn, said Fadel. Literally cars were going 100 mile an hour just zooming past me, and what that translates to is increase 70 of the crazes, so those costs went way up. Then the rising costs associated with supply chain issues were added, he said. How are Ohio insurance rate compared to what's happening nationally? Historically, Ohio has one of the lowest average auto insurance premium in the country, said Denhart. Ohioans paid an average of $802 until 11 lowest in the nation. For auto insurance in 2019, according to the most recent data available from the National Association of Insurance Commissioners, the national average was $1,070. Betty and Fisher showed consumers, especially workers whose jobs have become more remote or hybrid since the pandemic, contact their insurer to re-evaluate coverage. Yes, according to Fidel and the Denhart, while driving activity has increased for many people, some people might have changed their driving frequency, said Denhart. Most companies consider miles driven as a rating factor when calculating the premium amount. Some companies monitor where and how far a person drivers to determine the cost of their insurance. If a person's driving frequency has significantly changed, they should speak to their insurance agent or company to see if option exists to lower their premium amount. Federal agreed people should be communicating any change in driving, commuting, and where they park their car to their agent. That's where the agent plays a valuable role for the consumer, he said. Are the potentially similar increase for home insurance? Yes, said Patel. Lumber to labor and the roofing supplies have all gone up in the price, which means the price and the cost for damage also have increased. Is there any relief in hindsight, or is it like everything else? Costs are increasing. Fadel said it does not have a crystal ball, so it does not know what's going to happen with the economy. But I can tell you that we are one of the most fiercely competitive market, and when companies are able to lower rate they do because they want to get as much market share as they can, he said. Any other tips? Federal cautioned consumer from paying underinsured insurance to a certain degree is like anything else. You get what you pay for, so make sure you look at your coverage and you understand the scope of your coverage, he said. You might be putting yourself more at risk by saving a couple $100. I will just caution people to be careful and to make sure that they work with an account and that they have adequate coverage that meet their individual needs. Further suggests the check up yearly with your account on your auto and homeowner's insurance need, especially if you have done any type of update or renovation to your house. Patel suggests check up yearly with your account and your auto and homeowners insurance need, Effectively, if you have done any type of the upgrade or renovation,